Hello, everyone. I had some time, so I was like, might as well look at some Game Maker's Toolkit games for the Game Maker's Toolkit Jam that just happened last week. Just gonna be checking out a few games, reviewing them, just letting you know how I feel about them. The first one for today is gonna be called Dollhouse Dash, made by Matt Young. Let's go check it out. Put all the dollhouse furniture back in the dollhouse. Okay. I like the environment here. Is this Unreal Engine? Okay. Oh, I like those. How they like broke it up. That's pretty cool. Okay, so chest of drawers and chair. Okay. I also see this. Is this a bedside table? Doors locked. I'm pretty bad at cleaning up because like there could be things like right in front of me, but I don't see it. I don't like notice it, right? I'm a little blind in that way. So let's go over to the bedroom and just place these down. Okay, I like the audio chime they have too. It's pretty responsive. And did we get? Ooh, okay. I think we got a little. No, no, we're the same size, but we just got some more things in the room. That's pretty cool. Okay. Do I have to go through all these drawers? Let's save this for last. Let's just check out the other things first. Um, Still locked. Okay. Got a hallway table. That's pretty cool. Anything on the chair? Nope. Uh, furniture back at the house. I'm not sure if these textures are supposed to be showing. 3 out of 8. Okay. Okay, we've got the thing from here. Do we have an inventory button? I'm pressing escape. Oh. Pause escape. Okay. That's all right. We can just go through the rest of these. It looks like empty, empty, empty. Oh, bed. There we go. Drawer. Okay, so we've got 2 items, but we need quite a bit more. Bed. And we can't place down the hallway table because I don't think the hallway is unlocked just yet. Um. Whoa. Okay, I was a bit worried because I thought we'd be like stuck. Shrink. What's this? Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay. Is that supposed to be us? Oh, got a wardrobe. Okay, that's pretty nice. I like the idea of like growing and shrinking. You see that a lot during this game jam, where like a lot of people want to implement ideas of that nature. It's really tough to kind of get the scales correct though. I don't know where this author got the assets from, but wherever they got it from, they were able to like use it pretty nicely. Um, yeah, because they look good when they're like big and small. The only other thing, I like the floors. Maybe like the walls should have like a bit more texturing too. Mm. Actually, I'm not sure. This game's already large enough. You don't need to like add more. Um, okay, that's another item down. This time it's gonna be nightstand. Yeah, doesn't look like there's anything under there. So let's just get big again. Hello. Okay, reflections are pretty interesting. Okay, I see something down there, but we can't reach it. We're gonna have to shrink down again. Actually, before we do, let's place these things down. So we got this table. Can we use this? Nope, it's this one. Nothing on here. What type of book is this? Splendid book with lots of well-written things inside. Okay, thank you, some guy. Okay, this entire blurb is just nonsense. Let's check out the rest of the house. Okay, small cupboard. Um, maybe we're gonna have to shrink and go under there, possibly. Okay, it's a pretty cool house. I wonder how they made this. Is this Unreal Engine? I don't know. The UI UI feels like Unreal Engine, but I could be wrong. Oh, that's still fine. I like the idea a lot. So like as for my reviews of the game, this is like kind of um my just like huge idea. So like I like the dollhouse idea, and it seemed like more of a house like customization game, right? So like if you think about games like Stardew Valley or Animal Crossing, a huge or even Sims, a huge like appeal of those games is being able to make your own dream home and like customize it. I think this is like a really good kind of exploratory like space for those ideas because you're able to have like the exact same room but see it from like two different perspectives. Um, and I think that if like we were made this like a larger game with like a narrative or like a lot of characters, maybe like small imps as well as like regular sized humans, that could be like pretty fun. Um, so you have like your little town, and then you have to like keep like the town mayor happy, but also like, the town gnome happy or something. I'm just spitballing here, but I think the execution was really nice. Oh yeah, house design was great. It felt I don't want to say like lived in, but like because of course there were like how can I put this? It was just like a real life house. It wasn't like just empty space. Even when like the room was like didn't have anything in it, you still had like posters on the wall and it's like design. So I was like, okay, someone could like live here too. Um, yeah, just a good idea with the yeah. I like the scale too. I also like the polishing too with the sound effects. Yeah, but as far as criticisms go, maybe a sprint or speed up like growing, shrinking. Um, because that's just like kind of like a dead time. And I don't know if like depending on the player, if they would like care too much about that. I know like I'm able to like be a little bit patient. I don't know what like cozy game people usually want because I don't play those types of games. I'm more of like an action guy. Um, but other than that, yeah, of course, just like maybe expanding the idea. Yeah, because this has like a lot of potential. Obviously your vision was not to have like an in-depth character arc with like story. So approaching on your terms, I think you were able to like accomplish everything you set out to, which I thought was really impressive, especially in like the short span of this game jam. um Everything like the way you coded this was really nice. That if you were to expand it, that could be like a potential avenue. Yeah, I had fun playing your game. On to the next one. Come on, stop. Hello, everyone. This game's called Locust Swarm, and it was made by Pizza 0786. Seems to be another new developer. Pretty nice. So yeah, let's check this game out. Made in Unity 3D. Locust Swarm, eat it all. I like the texturing. I think this was made by. I'm not sure how they made it, but if they use like Unity tiles, it's pretty good color contrast they have. Oh, I'm guessing this game's WASD. Um, okay, I see it now. It's like a little faint. Yeah, but you see how like we're a bunch of like locusts. Um, oh, okay. Ooh. Okay, that's super impressive. I think that's poison, so we want to stay out of that. Oh, where do we go? Okay, I think I'm starting to get this game now. Um, I was gonna say one of the huge like, benefits of working with tile sets is that you're able to like have a lot of Oh, so we also starve when we. No. My locust count is. Oh. Okay, sorry. One of my problems I'm having is that the feedback is like a little tough. Because I'm looking in the top left, and it seems like it updates like every second, right? Um, but what happened like last time was that like it kind of like dropped from I think 100 to like 15, and that was kind of tough for me to react. Okay, so I get what we do now. We like kind of just like run around, get bigger and bigger. Okay, we're getting super large. Okay, looks like going diagonal is the way to go. Let's try to avoid these poison things. Ooh, that's tough, yeah. Okay, we shrink super fast in this game. Yep, extremely fast. Hmm. I wonder if there's a way for us to fight back against the poison that spews. Is there like an anti-poison mechanic we have? Okay, I'm gonna try like dive in and out. Oh, hang on, am I colliding? Here's like another issue too I have. Okay, I'm just gonna do one more run, then we can go into critique. Okay, there we go. Keep moving. Okay, it's pretty fun though to have like a huge locust swarm just like run around. That feels nice. Okay, let's go for the bottom left quadrant of the map first. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we're at 7% now. Okay. Getting super large. Okay. Now we're super small again. That's okay. Just time to chill for a bit. Oh, hang on. We can't just stay still, can we? Gotcha. I wonder if the yellow tiles speed up the amount of time it takes to grow. Because that's what my gut says. Like, so we use the grass for traversal, but then we use the yellow grass for like big leaps in size. Um, but I'm not sure. Let me try escape. Does this game have like a? Okay, there's no like, controls menu, so actually there might be, but I just might have missed it. Yeah. Whoa, whoa! What are we shrinking for? What happened? Okay, we shrink a lot, so let's try this one more time. Okay, pretty nice. Oh yeah, that's what. Whoa, what happened? Am I shrinking because like I'm in the water? Is that what's happening? But earlier when like I was going downwards, the water was fine. Oh, we can actually go on the water. Okay, that's fascinating. Okay, we destroyed 15% of the map now. Oh, there's another poison one. Yep. Okay. One of the things I want to see is just like some counterplay maybe to like the poison. Yeah, it looks like I'm not long for this. What if we try like going here? It doesn't stack, does it? Yeah, as long as we keep moving, we actually don't die. So that seems okay. Okay, it's like we get poisoned, but it takes a second for it to kick in, right? So as long as we keep eating. Okay, gotcha. I wonder how this was done like on programming level. Okay, so you can outpace the poison by eating more. Just as long as you always stay moving, you try to stay on the yellows. Okay. Okay, well, I think that's enough of this game. I'm just gonna just put my hands up and relax for a bit. Small annoyance. Eating 25% of the map. Okay, I like that badge. So, I'm just gonna give some like feedback for the game. So like the like locust swarm idea with growing, I think that's super original. I thought that was like a really good idea. In general, like the way like a lot of us thought about it was kind of just like growing, but like more in like terms like placing buildings or like doing city builder stuff. Being able to like offensively like grow larger was like a really nice thing, and like you see this a lot in mobile games, and like that's what I think the one of the best avenues could be like because I could see this a like very popular mobile game. The like feeling of just like growing large, just like consuming more, just feels super nice with like a lot of games like that. Um, there was this game called like I think it was like Hawaii, where you just play as a whole and then like swallow buildings. This reminded me a lot of that. Oh, also tile sets were super good. I'm not gonna talk too much about the art style because like I see that this is like kind of more of like a mossy green texture that's like repeated a bunch, whereas this is more just like a flat yellow texture. Maybe you could like noise with the textures so they don't all like look the same. But that's like kind of like a minor nitpick. Um, because the appeal of this game isn't really the art as much as it is the locust itself, like the locust swarm. Oh, the particle is also really nice. Um, although they were like a little hard to see because we have yellow locusts um, on these yellow tiles, and maybe we could like experiment with a different color. That could be cool. Oh, also the title screen is also animated, which is also pretty nice. Okay, as far as like the big gameplay concerns, I wanted some like more feedback. So like, what do I mean by that? So like, you go over like one of the poison things, and then like it attacks me for like 3 seconds, right? So I think it's like it applies a removal, and then it like slowly over time lowers the amount of locust you have, I think. But like, I don't know. First off, I don't know when I'm colliding with the like. So I don't know like I can't see if I'm colliding. That I'll just like say that first, like so I can't see colliding. So like if I get hit by a poison, I don't know. There's not like a red flash. There's not like a sound effect or anything. It just kind of like more subtle, right? So like over here, um, we have this like green thing on screen, right? And like lasts for a second, but like I don't know like what it's doing because I look up here and it's like my number's growing, right? But like in some of the other cases, it like okay, it's still growing. Okay, now I have like the exact opposite issue as like I did during the first time, where I'm just kind of like getting super large really quickly. It doesn't seem to be like doing anything. So I mean like, or if like the poison stacking. I think the idea of having like the number update every second is like a good idea for like performance. Um, but it doesn't really work as well for the feedback, right? So like, what I'd recommend doing is like, let's just let's just say that like I were to like collide with this, right? And like let's just say it's like decreasing the size of like the locust swarm like a lot. Instead of like maybe like turning like the screen green, you could like just turn it like orange or like maybe even red, where it's like, okay, this isn't just doing a little damage, this is doing a ton of damage, right? Um, yeah, like depending on the severity of the poison. Another thing too is also have like locational particle effects. Because when I'm like a big swarm, like let's just say I'm like twice as big as this, and like I hit the bottom one, right? I don't know if I'm actually hitting the bottom one or if I'm hitting the top one if I'm like a huge swarm. I can like put in a clip earlier, but like there was this time where like I was a huge like swarm and like there were like three of these um just like going up, and I couldn't tell if it was my like right part that was hitting the like poison or if it was my left part or if it was like some other part, right? Here. This is gonna be a good example. It's soon popping up, right? So obviously I hit the top one, but then like I think I hit the bottom one, right? But if I were gonna like hitting both at the same time, or if I was trying to like navigate a tight space with like multiple poison things at once, it's really tough for me to kind of like understand like what I'm getting hit by. Um, this is a good example too. Like in the top right, I'm like hitting it, but like just being at that zoomed out, if I'm not like looking for it like really hard, like try hard, it doesn't really get noticed that easily. Um, yeah. But the reason I'm giving like so much feedback is just because like I think this has a really strong idea. Like you are maybe like just a possibly just like maybe a week away from like just putting this on mobile devices and like getting a ton of downloads because the core loop of the game feels so nice. Like growing larger, just like eating a bunch of grass, seeing how everything changes. Um, like like all the environments. This tile set stuff is like done really well. I have no idea how long this took you, but however long it did, it was worth it because holy cow. Um, of course, also some like small UI things. Gray text, white background. What can you do? White text, gray background. What can you do? Like that's alright. Just like nitpicking, but overall, I like this game a lot. Um, it just feels nice. This is definitely like a game I play on if it was on my phone. I love to like see more of what you do in the future. Thanks. All right, so this is another game called Holler Up High. Oh, it's already starting. Wait, what? Mic calibration. Oh, this is a mic game. Okay. That's pretty nice. So I'm in a library right now. That's why I'm a little bit quiet. So I'm not gonna be able to like get loud. Ooh, ah, damn. Okay, that's pretty nice. So the flow that this game has is gonna be that like the larger balloon you have, the faster you get. But then you're gonna be like a bigger target for the storm clouds, right? So you have to like speak and get like really quiet. You have to like do this. You have to like oscillate your voice a ton. Okay, that's a really cool idea. And also the walls are getting smaller, so oh, too fast. Okay, high score 78. Let's try this one more time. This is like a really cute game. You worked within the constraints of the game jam super well. I see there's like not much animation other than like oh again. I see there's like not much animation besides the storm clouds. Um, as well as like the walls like going in as top left balloons. I thought that was like a really cool idea because your art style is just like so it's so like it's okay there are they all in the center now? Wait, what's going on? Is it bugged? Oh, I say that then there was one on the left. Okay, that's what I get for my hubris. Anyway, um, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say that's like a really good idea because the art here is so nice. I like how flat it is, and cartoony. Everything's just really easy to read. Everything's really easy to see. This is definitely like one of the better Game Jam games in terms of like polish, concept, and bringing everything together. One of the things I would have liked to see when it came to like the scale idea was you play more around with maybe with like size or playing around more with something like um let me see because right now like when we say scale we're just like getting higher right, so like the scale of like the building or like scale of like oh that's cute of how high the balloon goes. What if we do this, decrease it? So what happens? Oh, I have to speak a lot louder to do that. Okay, I should not have done that. Hello? Balloony? Oh, whoa, whoa, yeah, he's come back. Okay, that's good. Let's go, Balloony. Let me try to restart this game. Oh, whoops. Let me try this. There we go. Another thing too, I like to say is just like web exporting. I missed it. Oh my. Okay. I got bad reflexes. What can I say? I play Samurai Showdown. Okay, much better. So now the mic is super sensitive, and this could work. I want to see how this goes. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, exporting to HTML is like a good idea in general for like these game jams. Um, Yeah, let's just keep flying. Oh, okay. Okay, okay, keep going. Okay, that was a good slowdown. That was a really good slowdown. Oh no, no, go, 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 go more. You're lucky I'm in the library because I would have crushed this, but I got 100 meters. Let's go straight to the feedback. So like, I really like the great concept. I'm just not sure if like if the concept fits within the game jam because we are like just going upwards. I'm not sure if that's like ideal. If that's like what was intended by the jam. Excuse me. I also like the gameplay too. So like gears like moving left and right, super arcadey. Also like how like the scope was like small too. Because like the scoping for this game was like really small and seemed to like well I don't want to say that. It seemed like you guys like really planned out the scope well. Um because like this is a perfect game jam game, you know, just like make this in 96, 48, maybe even 24 hours if you're really gonna like dive deep into it. Yeah, because like the loop is fun, just good. Otherwise, I'd like maybe say something like polishing. So like a good example would be like when moving fast, maybe some like speed lines or wind, or even like balloon pop for death. That could be like some good things they could check out maybe for like your next iteration. Um, but yeah, this is super cute. Um, I'd buy a plushie of this dude. But yeah, thanks for posting this game. This is pretty fun to play. I'll probably play this some more offline. Have a nice one. Oh, just want to say, I forgot to say that earlier, but this is made by Moon Hermit George Game Dev. Follow them on itch.io. They made a lot of games in the past before, including some VR video games, as well as some other browser video games. Let me just check this 3D viewer real fast. This was in 2020. Okay, so they're pretty experienced. Wow, this actually looks super impressive. What the hell? Game is currently quest only. Oh my god, so you're actually like an actual game dev. Wow, that's very impressive. Okay, that explains why game's like so well scoped and polished then for the first one. Yeah, because you do have like experience doing this stuff. I'm not sure if you're like self-taught or like taught by like a university course, but either way, you're like really skilled with this. Um, oh, we also make games for Playdate too. That's so sick. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, thanks for posting your game. All right, everyone, this game's called Wall Scaler. This time made by a team of two. Um, Eliwith and Caladra. Listen, I love my fantasy names. I love Lord of the Rings. I love D&D. I'm just, I'm kind of bad with this type of stuff though. Yeah, let's check them out. They seem to be very experienced game developers. I say that because earlier I was looking and they seem to like have their own Steam page for this video game, which is super impressive. I'll probably get some of my friends to play this some other time, but yeah, really cool game. So let's go out and check out Wall Scaling. So this game is about oh, okay. So just right off the bat, you kind of have the benefits of Unreal Engine kind of like obviously showing in front of you because this game looks really pretty. Um, I love the particle effects with like the leaves. Let me just turn up the audio. Does this game have sound? I'm not sure. Oh, I tried to go under the spider. That's why. Oh, it does. Okay, let me just turn that a bit down. Is it a bit loud on the OBS? Okay, I can't tell, but if it is, my bad. Anyway, let's keep dodging. So you can go like change our size. So we have like big thing. Okay, that still dies. Let's let's try to get a high score. I like the backgrounds on the left and right. It's like you're going up a tower. I wonder how they accomplish the right texture because I'm not sure if it's repeating every bezel. but looks really nice. Especially with like the left background too. The Aurora Borealis looks good. Okay, there we go. Moving left and right. Nice. Oh, am I getting faster? Oh, whoops. One thing I can't tell for this game is like if I'm always like drifting left and right, because like I press left, it's like I'm moving in a lane, right? So like this is the right lane, this is the left lane, the middle lane, this is the left lane, right? So I'm guessing we need to like kind of jiggle in between both lanes to avoid most enemies. Okay, that makes more sense. So it can be like small, it can be like normal size, then it can be large. Oop. What happened? Did I eat that, or what's going on? Okay, small helps us avoid some monsters better, while being large... Oh, we speed up over time, okay. See what's going on. But while being large helps us step over some of the eggs. I also notice when we go from like large to like small, there's some airtime too. I don't think that's like a bug. It might be like an intended feature. There we go. Sweet, okay. I'm actually gonna have to like sweat for this game. Oh, I saw some extra space on the right side, so I thought, oh yeah, I could just go over there. Okay, this is like a pretty nice game. I wonder how they did the textures for like the floor, because they're repeating very nicely. I'd probably recommend like adding some noise, but like this is a game jam game. I'm not sure if Unreal Engine, if that's like too difficult in Unreal Engine. I know that they have like a visual like texture editing thing. In Unity, it's like a bit easier. That's what I'm more familiar with. Oh, yeah, should have went right. Okay. So this game kind of like has the idea of like being built to scale pretty interestingly. So like, excuse me. So it's an endless runner, just scaling up a tower. I am so bad at this game. That's ridiculous. Anyway. Yes, you're scaling up a tower. You're able to change your size. I would have like liked to see some more visual indicators when it comes to size changing, because if we go like large and then we like step on something like an egg, I don't think there's any particle effects or like a sound effect that plays. So like right here, like are we eating them? Or are we crushing them? What's going on? Oh, what? We survived that. Okay. I'm guessing we can go under like these flying ones. Oh, okay, we can. That makes things a lot easier. Okay, so we get big for like the eggs, we get small for like the wings. Okay. And then we just can't touch spiders. Oh my gosh. We are going so fast. Okay, there's some motion blur going on. Nice. I don't like the motion blur as much. I'm not sure if that's because it's actual motion blur or just because like my eyes are pretty bad when it's moving fast. I'm not sure how it's going to show up in the recording, but it's something that I've like noticed. Just go down a bit. Okay, perfect. Okay, now that I know that I can get like small to go under the flying lizards. There you go. I like the as I say, I like the visual designs of the spiders. They look pretty threatening. And it's like intuitively scary. I would have liked some like different colors being used, because like because right now like the edge of like the spider and like the eggs look super similar. When I'm just like trying to like react, especially when I'm going fast, it's like really tough for me to do, because in my brain I need to like process, okay, is this like an egg? Can I get big for this? Or just like a spider? Do I have to avoid it? And doing both is like a little bit tough. I also like this character's design too. It's like, are we a turtle? Because we got like a turtle shell on our back. It's glowing too. There we go. Get big. Small. Oh, that's a lot of these. Oh, okay, that's... I was gonna say that was close, but Looks like it got me anyway, but yeah, that's the review of this game. It's called Wall Scaler again. I like the idea of like scaling the size as well as the pun with like built to scale. You're a lizard, right? I would have liked you to kind of like play a bit more with like the idea of like being a lizard, because I'm not sure exactly. I mean, what they could do there, like maybe add some more particle effects and like polishing, but otherwise the base of the game works. I played this on mobile. It looks very nice. The green particle effects, they were really nice at first, but now they're like a little distracting when I'm moving up the tower. Yeah, I want to see if there's like other biomes too, because it was like changing as we went up. Oh well. Yeah, very fun game, very enjoyable. Let me just go through like another passive like critique. So like graphics, very nice. I don't know about using Unreal Engine because this is my like third Unreal Engine game I played for this jam. I don't like how they don't have HTML5 web view exports because this game's super well made. Um, Controls are nice. Everything's intuitive, except for like maybe the eating. But it was I see why people wouldn't play this because like they just see after they have to download like a 500 megabyte file game. They see have to like get a bunch of like stuff together. That seems like kind of like a pain really. um, what else? Oh yeah, I'd like just maybe some more feedback. More feedback with ducking and stepping on eggs. Maybe some more sound effects too. Oh, also the motion blur. I think this game has like a really nice potential to like just be placed in the App Store, not as like shovelware, but just as like a fun like little game. Um, it's all like Subway Surfers, so like that might be appealing. I could definitely like play this game like casually, you know. It's like I'm on my phone, I'm just like trying to relax for like maybe 5-10 minutes. I play this. It's fun. Yeah, nice game. Thanks. So, this is Nicholas from the future. I just realized that when I played this game called Busy Bones, I don't want to exit. I realized I had my mic muted the entire time for zero reason. I don't know why I did that. So I'm just gonna go over one more time, just like as a pass for this video game, to like discuss what it is and like why you should consider playing it. This is a video game made in Godot by 3 people. You start as this little like, come on, wizard guy. You're able to like command your minions, and then they can build different items. I played this game and recorded myself doing it. I just didn't have audio. I'm not even go like give a playthrough of this game. I'm just saying that like the game's 50 megabytes. There's no viruses. If you want to check it out, just do. You should consider it. I just had a bunch of feedback for the end. I want to say that the art I thought was fantastic. It feels really like medieval, but also like gamey. Just fun in general, right? Everything's pretty readable. The music was fantastic. They chose a very unique, kind of like jazzy feel, rather than something more intense or period appropriate. Because when it comes to medieval games, you see this a lot in Witcher 2. They decided to go with just like Western European music, and not even like modern Western European music like techno or Eurobeat. It's all just like old school, like bard music, pretty much, or like orchestral music. So kind of moving away from that into more of like a jazzy sound was like a really smart idea for the soundscape, as well as for the goals of the game. It makes building feel super fun, super smooth. I wish you kind of like see this type of feeling in more strategy games, because a lot of strategy games don't have very good music whatsoever. And even if they do, it's really generic music. This really gives the game its own kind of like texture and flavor that adds a lot. I thought that was a pretty good idea. The programming was super well done as well, because you have unit collisions, NPC behavior, just like a bunch of like moving parts all at once. I play more of this game. This is just a really nice proof of concept for now, but I'd play way more of it. I just like to see some more feedback. Um, when I first played this game, I recorded myself doing this for 25 minutes. The first 10 minutes were just me like kind of bumbling around, having my like castle get invaded by like human invaders and then like dying. So like I like to like maybe see like a better tutorial of like, okay, here's what we can do. Here's how I can like fight back against them, as well as like what the different resources do, because there's two resources, wood and ore, or like metal or stone, I'm not sure. I would have liked just like knowing that you need wood to make a sword, because that took like 3 minutes just for me to understand. Um, Another thing too is unit differentiation. So a problem that I had was that some of the units, when you just had the skeletons with swords, they look just like skeletons without swords, or like skeletons with hammers. They look the exact same, and it would have been a lot better if like maybe you could like change the color of the skeleton, or like giving them armor, right? So like you give a skeleton a sword, and then like he changes like pink, or like orange or blue, anything other than just a generic white skeleton. That would have been like a lot more for like the programming side of things. So I understand why you didn't choose to do that. But like as far as like polishing go, that could be like a pretty good idea as well. Hotkeys and keybinds too, because sometimes I just want to like select all my workers and like move them to like somewhere safe. Select all my attack units and like move them to somewhere dangerous. Doing that like with just my mouse was like a little bit like tough for me. I play like quite a bit of RTS games. However, the scale of like the skeletons made it kind of hard to like individually like select a group of like two. Um, and also it's like been a while since I've like actually like dove deep into an RTS. The last one I played was like Dawn of War, which if you know anything about RTS, that's like super easy. Just turn your brain off, just like throw stuff at your enemy. I also would have liked an end goal too. Maybe that wasn't in your vision. You just want to kind of more of an arcadey, infinite style game. That's fine. Um, that's okay. But like for future paths, maybe like an end goal, because it's really easy to like snowball as a player and just get like so much resources, build so many skeletons. The graveyards are overpowered. Because what graveyards do is that they allow you to grow a bunch of skeletons all at once. Not all at once, but like over time, right? To get a steady rate of like maybe two skeletons per like 20 seconds, you can fill up the rooms with like so many skeletons very quickly. And then of course, going over what I said earlier, we can have like a better starter tutorial. So like it tells you exactly what you do for the game. Another thing I would recommend too is like besides just like putting the game onto like HTML, is also like adding the like different developers and putting their itch.io page on here. So that way I just be able to like click, you see all like the other submitters, or like look at the game page, and like instead of clicking this, we'd have like their links down here. It was a fun game. I enjoyed this a lot. Yeah, I'm really interested to see what you guys produce in the future. Have a nice one.